Since you've been fat and skinny, would you say that being overweight is nature or nurture? Like, is it...
As a former fat kid, I feel like I can weigh in on this topic. I used to be 120 kilos and I've lost 50 kilos and kept it off pretty much my entire life. And I now help people do this for a living. And I do believe there is two parts to this. There is definitely a genetic component, but there is also an education component to this as well. So stick with me. This will be a bit of a longer video, but it's definitely worth a listen. So if you grew up in a household that is basically just super high calories, high processed foods, that's how you're going to learn to eat. The habits you develop when you're younger are probably going to stick around right through adulthood. So these are things that you'll carry through for the rest of your life. However, having said that, these are habits you can change. Partly with enough willpower, you can get there. With enough education, you can teach yourself. But there is a genetic component to this, and I'll give you a very hard concrete example. I have two kids, and these two children have the same genetic makeup, so my wife and myself. They've grown up in the exact same household with the same food availability, and they have both completely two different appetites. My son barely eats. We struggle to try and get food into him, and he just doesn't have an interest in food. Literally none. And then my daughter lives for food. Any opportunity that there is food around, she's always lurking and wanting some food, or at least to try something. Exactly the same circumstances, exactly the same education. There is no difference in upbringing in both of my kids. Yet, their appetite and need and or want or food-seeking behavior is completely different. Unfortunately, we can't pick and choose which part of this is. We are dealt the hand that we are dealt. But you can definitely educate yourself, accept the fact that you just may have high food-seeking behaviors, learn to live with that, and then just start eating best for your hunger or satiety levels. For some people, this will be too much, and this is what may keep those people obese or overweight. And in that case, you may need to seek other options apart from just trying to lose weight through diet and exercise, such as GLP-1 medications, etc. But I do believe a good portion of the population, with enough education and enough effort into the nutrition and training, can actually lose majority of the weight down to a healthy body fat and then generally maintain that in a tight range.